This is Brian Crull, the mayor of Gun Barrel City, Texas. We are going to be hosting a huge event called Dark in the Park for the total solar eclipse. I want to thank Dr. Sky and the Dr. Sky Experience for having us host one of these little radio spots. It's such a pleasure to listen to Talk Radio 77. We invite everyone to be a part of this, no matter where you're at. Enjoy this, have fun, be safe, and go USA. You are listening to Talk Radio 77 WABC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dr. Sky Experience, proudly heard here on Talk Radio 77 WABC. We like to call it the crown jewel of radio, the iconic 77 Talk Radio WABC, beaming out of New York City, the nation, the world, and the cosmos. Yes, indeed, it's a privilege and honor to have you, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we continue to talk about the great topics of astronomy, space, aviation, and weather, and so much more. Also included in our big program is stories of American exceptionalism. And today, a very special guest on a very special event coming to a neighborhood near you, the amazing total solar eclipse that's going to take place on April the 8th, a little over a week away as we do this recording. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about all the excitement that's happening in Texas as we welcome to the microphones His Honor, Chuck Brian Crull, who's the mayor of a city known as Gun Barrel City in Texas. And good afternoon, Mayor. And Your Honor, thank you for joining us here on the Dr. Sky Experience.
Dr. Sky, I appreciate you having me. I'm thrilled to be on.
Well, thank you, sir. I do appreciate your time. And not to take the thunder away from your event, I'm privileged and honored to be in Texas as an MC of an event a little bit south of you guys in Junction, Texas, called the Tex Clips Music Festival. But here, I'd like
Absolutely.
to find out by me reading a little bit about the city of Gun Barrel City. And here we go. Gun Barrel City lies on the eastern shore of Cedar Creek Reservoir, 55 miles southeast of Dallas, Texas. The community developed after construction of the reservoir in 1969 and grew rapidly. 60 residents reported to be there in 1970 and 3,526 by the early 1990s. In 2000, the population was 5,145, and the town name is derived from its motto, "We shoot straight with you," and its symbol, a rifle. Mayor, it's such an honor to have you. Talk about the history of your city, because I find it amazing. It's right in the eclipse path, right?
Well, we're fortunate to be dead center. I think the total eclipse is, I believe it's 4 minutes, and you may correct me on this, and 20-some-odd seconds. And I think we get 4 minutes and 11 seconds of that. And our Parks Board has been working diligently when we found out that we were going to be pretty much dead center in the middle of this. So we have a Dark in the Park festivities. They're going to start on the 7th, and we'll run all day. We'll have live bands and food trucks. There'll be a lot of local people and people from all over Texas, and I've even got some people that are coming, have notified me, hundreds that are coming from out of town, because it is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and so we're very, very excited, and we have a total population of a little over 6,000, and they're telling us we could have an extra 5,000 to 10,000 people rain down on us here during the Dark in the Park, so we're very, very excited.
Well, Mayor, it's an honor to talk to you, and I'm hoping the word rain doesn't go part of the program for that day, because we've been watching the weather here, like I'm sure you have. Day by day, we've studied the weather in southern Texas for the last 20 years, and at least we can report to this audience, and I'm sure you know being there, that at least we can hope for partly cloudy skies, if not maybe some better weather than that. But your event, I want to talk about it. It's so significant. It's called Dark in the Park, and that's a great name, Mayor. And it's a real honor to have you here, because this city is so amazing. I took a look at the entire eclipse path, and I said to myself, you know, being a firearms instructor and spending time in my life in the law enforcement world and the military, and also, you know, not to earn extra points from you, but I'm a Texas corporation too. And I say to myself, hey, they got to be a lot of good folks in Gun Barrel City. I love that.
This is a very, very unique community. In fact, during COVID, my wife and I moved down here, oddly enough, and the last 4 years have been absolutely a real blessing for all of us. It's a wonderful community. It's very, very close-knit, and we were looking for that also, the water and the activities and things that go on about the lake. A lot of new businesses have come here, so it's really a destination location, and only being 1 hour outside of Dallas. We have a lot of people that have second homes, and so we have a lot of people that visit here on a weekly basis. But with an event like this, I know for a fact, and several people that I know that have second homes here, they have relatives and people coming from all over the country, and some out of the country, just to take a part in this. And it's going to be a really once in a lifetime, and we're really fortunate that we're right in the path of it. And I think you are correct. We are going to have some good weather, so I think everything's going to be a go.
Well, Mayor, stay with us. We're excited to talk with you here. And just to remind our listeners, you're listening to me, Dr. Sky, and the Dr. Sky Experience. We are here at Talk Radio 77 WABC. We call it the crown jewel of radio, Mayor, the iconic 77 Talk Radio WABC. We're beaming out of New York City, the nation, the world, and the cosmos. And it's always great to get great guests from these realms: astronomy, space, aviation, and weather. And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about American exceptionalism, about our Constitution, our gun rights, and our sacred Bill of Rights. But talk to me locally, closer to home, Cedar Creek Lake. Talk about that lake. I mean, that sounds exciting. What do we have? Lots of camping going on, fishing, and all kinds of outdoor sports.
It's a beautiful reservoir. There are a lot of people. It is a lake where you're allowed to have your own boathouses, and it's surrounded by retaining walls and beautiful homes, and the homes are right on the water, access to the water. We have a lot of people every weekend coming down here, and a lot of people during the COVID time moved down here full time when they found out they could work remotely. A lot of people have moved down here, renovated their homes. So there's a lot of full-time people that are living down here. We have a beautiful new Hilton Tapestry Hotel, boutique hotel that's in a national award winner for Hilton, and they'll be moving in here. We'll break ground on that here in another couple months. We've got some really, really neat ventures going on, and restaurants moving in the area, and some really cool concepts. So it's a great family atmosphere. It's a wonderful place to raise your family. In fact, we have ourselves designed the protective glasses, and we've distributed to our Maybank ISD, where all of our kids go to school. Every one of the kiddos in the whole ISD has gotten a pair of glasses.
Well, you know better than I do. Luckenbach, Texas gets a lot of popularity because of its uniqueness and small size, but we're talking to a guy here who's talking about the positive growth of the future of the great state of Texas. And he, of course, his honor, as we listen to him, the mayor of the entire city, Gun Barrel City, a very interesting town with lots of exciting things, and a very special event coming up for the total solar eclipse. How appropriate, the name Dark. In the park, it's an honor to be able to listen with you and hear the story of Gun Barrel City. Hopefully one of these days I'll get myself up that way, because regardless of eclipses, it must be a great place to come to, visit, and just relax and get away from the hustle and bustle of big cities. So, Mayor, I appreciate your time. And in honor of your city, of course, I'd be remiss if we didn't play the theme song of Gun Barrel City, which, as you know better, was put together to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Texas, yes, by some local musicians. And here we go. We're going to hear the tribute to Gun Barrel City right here on the Dr. Sky Experience.
mighty pretty. There's no one we're trying to knock. So if you ever visit Gun Barrel City, you'll forget about Luke and Bob. We got Cedar Creek Lake, what a splash you can make if you like to swim, boat, or ski. We've got bigger fish than old Jimmy catches when you watch him on TV. We got bridges and sand, and they say that our land will all be sold someday. If everyone that visits Gun Barrel City decides that they want to stay. Gun Barrel City, Gun Barrel City, it's a little dot on your map. Gun Barrel City, Gun Barrel City, it's the name on a fisherman's cap. We think that Gun Barrel City is mighty pretty. There's no one we're trying to knock. So if you ever visit Gun Barrel City, you'll forget about Luke and Bob. Gun Barrel City, Gun Barrel City, it's a little dot on the map. Gun Barrel City, Gun Barrel City, it's the name on a fisherman's cap. We think that Gun Barrel City is mighty pretty. There's no one we're trying to knock. So if you ever visit Gun Barrel City, you'll forget about Luke and Bob. Gun Barrel City, Texas, USA.
Mayor, it's an honor. Anything else you want to say before the time permits us for having to leave? But tell us a little bit more about not only yourself, tell us a little bit about you. Your background is important to hear about, too, on the Dr. Sky Experience. Tell us.
Well, I have been a strength conditioning coach forever. My son is an NFL agent. In fact, we have 5 or 6
Awesome.
kids that are getting ready for the draft right now. My business is still in Dallas, but we moved here 4 years ago, like I said. It's a very wonderful family experience. It's a great place for my boys and their families to come. So it's really it's a very unique city. Everybody always gets a big kick out of the name, but people really do shoot straight with you, and it's a very unique town, and we have a very unique event going to be held on the 7th and 8th of April, and I can't tell you how excited we are, and we're going to hold you to that. We're going to make you come down here and spend some time with us, and you'll get to experience everything we have to offer.
Well, Mayor, it's an honor to have you on the Dr. Sky Experience. I'll be in that great state of Texas, another location with the same idea, looking skyward. And just to fill people in here, I want to let them know that if they want to go to the Dr. Sky Experience website, here we go. We have put together, Mayor, an entire list, I should say website, dedicated to the eclipse. How appropriate. It's just DR Sky Eclipse, drskyeclipse.com. Learn more about what we're doing at drsky.com. But, Mayor, is there a website that people can go to or any other information on this particular Dark in the Park event? Talk about that.
At our Gun Barrel City website, we have a link there that you can go to our Dark in the Park. It gives you all the different bands that are going to be playing, the different types of food trucks. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have games set up. There'll be a fishing tournament. We have all kinds of stuff going on, especially for the kiddos, all day long. And it's finishing up with, post the eclipse on Monday. So it's 2 days of a lot of fun and a lot of family. And again, it's such a unique experience. We really hope that everyone is able to come out and young and old, because it really is going to be a really cool deal. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you letting us be a part of it. I know you're heard and read about all over the world with all the things that you've been a part of. And so for us just to have a few moments to speak on it, I really do appreciate you.
Well, it's my honor, Mayor, to have you, Your Honor, Mayor. His name is Brian Crull, and you can, of course, check out the websites for Gun Barrel City. And also, remember this, folks, deep in the heart of Texas, there's another event called Dark in the Park. And hopefully, as we talked about on our shows here 3 weeks ago, Mayor, in the entire eclipse path from southern Texas all the way up to the state of Maine and into Canada, There are, 31.5 million people that hopefully will get to experience this. But weather forecast, Mayor, up into the far northeast may not be as good, but let me not be the one who spoils it. Let's see what happens. Again, thank you, Mayor Brian Crull of that great city that shoots straight. Gun Barrel City in Texas. Hey, what's there not to love about Texas, right, Mayor?
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I hope everyone enjoys this incredible event. And always remember that Texas is a wonderful place to visit, and you're welcome here anytime, and Gun Barrel is a great location.
Well, stay on the line with us, Mayor, as we go to the hard break at the bottom of the hour. You're listening to me, Steve Cates, Dr. Sky, on the Dr. Sky Experience on Talk Radio 77 WABC. And I want to thank our producer, Dr. D, Richard Dugan, for putting all this together so people can enjoy it just like they should. Thank you once again, Mayor Brian Crull.
Thank you.